Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into my channel. This is Money Talk with Tay, and I am Tay Donna, here with today's topic. Are you being smart about your saving and investing goals? So when I say SMART, I'm using the acronym for SMART, SMART, the number one being specific. Are you being specific with your goal? It's not enough to say, I want to have a lot of money saved, or I want to put more money into a retirement account. You really need to know what your goal is, what your target is. You need to be as detailed and specific as possible. So if you want to start an emergency fund, say you want to start off with 3 months of living expenses. For starters, you need to know what is 1 month of your living expenses. So for the sake of just using an even round number, say you determine your living expenses is $2,000. You want to save 3 months of living expenses. 3 multiplied by 2 is $6,000. So you want to have at least $6,000 saved into a money market account, for instance. And you want to save that within 12 months. So there is your goal. You want to save $6,000 within 12 months in a savings money market account. Boom. So number 2 is measurable. Your goal needs to be measurable. You need to be able to determine if you're making progress towards achieving your goal or if you're not. So in our previous example, you're giving yourself 12 months to save $6,000. So you should have different checkpoints. If you look into your account 6 months in and you don't have at least $3,000 saved, then you're not on target for your goal. So the only way you can tell if you're on target, obviously, is if you have a measurable goal that you can check in and determine. And once you realize if you're on target or not, you could adjust accordingly. So if you don't have at least $3,000 saved in that example, you need to be a little bit more disciplined or more aggressive on your saving. Or if you're on target, keep doing what you're doing because it's working. So the third is your goal needs to be achievable. You need to be able to attain this goal. If your goal is, I want to save $1 million in a year, but you only make $50,000 in a year, unless you hit the lotto, that's really not achievable. You're not going to be able to attain that. And then you're going to be unmotivated. So your goal should be achievable. And it should be probable that you are able to do this. It shouldn't be something, that's like, if I hit the lotto, something that's not really a likely possibility. So it definitely should be an achievable goal. So number 4 is relevant. So when it comes to saving, there's so many relevance to saving money. So whether you're trying to save up for a vacation, whether you're trying to put money aside for an emergency, whether you're trying to save for a child's education, whether you're trying to save for a retirement fund, there's so many relevant goals. It's saving for money. So it's really easy for you to come up with something that's a relevant reason why you have this financial goal. And last but not least, number 5 is time bound. Your goal should definitely have a time frame. It shouldn't just be, I want to save this money, period. If you're trying to save, in our first example, $6,000, we gave ourselves 12 months. If you say, I want to start adding more money into my retirement account, or I want to have enough money to retire, okay, that's great, but you want to have enough money to retire by when? Do you want to have enough money to retire by 45? You want to have enough money to retire by 65? Those time frames are different. So you definitely need to keep your goal time bound within the time frame so you're able to measure it so you can see how achievable it is. So all of these work together. So just to recap, SMART goals being specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. So if you're following all these steps for your financial goals, you're definitely going to be on track to attaining your goal and financial independence. So thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to press that button at the bottom and subscribe to my channel. And also following me on my other social media platform, Instagram, Facebook. And also tune in next week for another topic from Money Talk with Tay. Can't wait to see you then. Bye.